All right, guys. So, got another one for you today, right? Had a kid come in. Hadn't seen him in a long time since last fall. Seen him right now in February, and he is a phenomenal athlete. The kid is 10 years old today, actually, and hockey player, baseball player, golfer. Just a good all-around athlete either way. Can do all kinds of incredible things. But first lesson of 2020, he comes in and he's striping it. Just played hockey all winter. Mechanics aren't that different. He's got still some good base going. And he just comes in, he's just flat out moving the golf ball like just crazy good. And so good so that when I watched him, I was like, we're not working on your golf swing today. We're going to hit shots. And we're going to spend time talking about how to practice and how to hit shots and setting up shots. We turn on the virtual golf on TrackMan and we use that and let him start hitting shots. And he's starting to get an idea now of like, okay, I'm trying to hit a certain distance, trying to hit a certain target, hit it inside of a certain range. This kid is now seeing that practice is no longer just hitting golf balls on the driving range. But something that was interesting about this too is that he comes up from a hockey background, and the hockey background, it's go, 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 go. And so he's doing that in golf, and it kind of affects him. He gets in that go, 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 go mindset. The ability to hit good shots goes way down, but when he slows down, his ability to hit good shots goes way up. So got me thinking again. It's like, okay, how do we get this kid to slow down, analyze what he's doing, and separate hockey practice from golf practice? And I set up a game for him with a virtual golf, right? I set up a 100-yard shot over water front and right, and he hit 6 iron 100 yards. Kid only weighs 58 pounds. It's crazy how good he is for that size. But he kept hitting it short right. So I said, Nathan, he said, all I want you to do, buddy, is I want you to hit it long left. Hit every shot long left. And I said, and hit 5 in a row long left. If you hit 5 in a row long left, we'll come back to it, right? And he kind of dabbled in it a little bit here and there. And he kind of got worried about some of the challenges I tossed him with push-ups. If he hit it in the hazard, or if he hit it inside 20 feet, he didn't have push-ups anymore. So we had some games going on there too, but he obviously got distracted from it and didn't pay attention to where his misses were. His misses were just stacking up into the short right side. And I finally stopped him. I said, look where your misses are. Every miss you've hit so far is short and right. So if every miss is short and right, what's the opposite? He goes long left. I said, okay, hit as many shots as you can long left. And like a switch, 5 in a row long left. I mean, that was his focus. And was he hitting a good shot, a perfect shot? No, none of them was even close to the hole, but they were not in the hazard. They were long and left. And what I was kind of telling him there too is like, there's gonna be times where, let's say you're coming down the stretch and it's you and another kid and you got back right pin, water short and right. He's in the middle of the green, you're one shot down, and you got a birdie to push your hand to get into the playoff, and he's a pretty good putter, so he's in the middle of the green looking at a 2-putt par probably. Maybe he'll 3-putt it, but he's only 30 feet away. He'll probably 2-putt it, or maybe you make it. You don't know. So I said, what would you do? He said, well, I gotta go for the green. I gotta make a birdie. I said, yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to decide if it's worth it or not to you. Is it worth it to hit the middle of the green and try to look at a long putt, or is it worth it to try and throw a dart in there and try and make a birdie? And I said, well, what happens if you try and go for that dart and make a birdie? Where can you miss it? He's like, well, I got long left all day. I said, well, then that's your mentality. If you go to that flag stick, know that that's where you can bail out. That's the shot you should try and hit, a shot that ends up over there. And if you hit a good shot, then you're at the flag. And if you tug it or if you hook it a little bit, it's over in the middle of the green and you still got a putt. But we know we can't hit it where? And he goes short right. So again, when you practice, what I want you guys to think about is like, don't go brain-numbingly blank when you hit golf balls in the range. Pay attention to where your distributions are going. And pay attention to the fact that if you hit a lot of shots in the same side of the target and you're not making a correction to the opposite side, you're not really learning a whole lot, in my opinion. If you're just going missing it to the right, and all I want to do is not miss it to the right and hit it straight, you're only learning right and straight, and you don't actually learn straight in that case. You kind of learn the middle of that. If you can learn right and then learn how to do left, middle is straight, and now you can kind of morph it to more of a central base shot. So if you have a lot of short right misses, learn how to hit it long left with that same club. What does it take for you to hit it long left, or at least left? All right, if it just doesn't go far enough, at least get to the left side of the hole with that golf club and then figure out how to find the difference in between. So again, practice effectively, people. Get out there and focus on what you're trying to do. Don't be afraid to not hit perfect shots. You don't have to hit perfect shots. I was actually talking to a kid at Vanderbilt right now who's friends with JT, and he said that's what Justin Thomas has been trying to do, is spend a little time hitting not perfect shots to learn how to get creative, because that's what he's watched Tiger do. So, there's two tour players that have done phenomenal jobs in their career. One, the GOAT, and they're not trying to hit perfect shots to get better. Maybe there's some food for thought. So, chew on that. Until next time, Matt's out.